live. I'm gonna do my makeup on stream. That's what I'm planning on doing. But I gotta figure out this mystery, y'all. Like, I had someone send flowers and cake to my house, and I don't know who it is. Let me ask. Mm, Cookie. Do. But I'm determined to solve this mystery, so I'm gonna ask a couple of my friends. I just got back home right now, and literally no name. It's so hard. I don't know what's going on. Hey, Cookie. Cookie, we're gonna do a birthday stream, Cookie. Alright, chat. We're gonna do a birthday stream. Mm, First and foremost, let me just make sure my AirPods are connected. I have to get dressed to go for a iftar later tonight, so I was like, might as well just get dressed, do my makeup on stream, and see how that goes. Because I mean, I've been on stream before without any makeup on, so yeah. Mm. Oh, we are not playing Fragpunk, by the way. We are doing just chatting. Okay, there we go. I'll try to figure out who it is. But yeah, long story short, I've been out all morning, and I just got back and I saw flowers in my room, and I was like, oh, probably like my mom or my sister or somebody, I don't know, in my family probably got me something. And then I just messaged my sister being like, thanks for the flowers, and she's like, I didn't get you those. Me and mom were wondering who got them for you. They came to our door with the cake, and I was like, what cake? Then I went down and checked the fridge, and there's a cake. Now I have a friend who asked for my address. I reached out to her, and I'm like, did you send something to my house? I have not received a reply yet, so I'm going to try and solve this mystery of who sent flowers and cake to my house. Whoever it is, they're very sweet. I have an inkling. I think I know who it is, but it'd be kind of awkward. Like, I don't want to just be like, "Hey, did you send me something?" And they're like, "No." It's got to be her though. I swear it's her. Anyways, yeah, because I'm getting dressed to go out or iftar with a friend. Mainly just gonna do a little bit of like a get ready with me type stream. Um, Pretty sure we're boycotting this brand. I'm only using this because I got this like 3-4 years ago and I haven't finished it. I'm just trying to get rid of it instead of just wasting it. Um, Basically empty. I made a concoction of putting them all together to see how that go. But yeah, let me put my phone off of do not disturb. I'm messaged a few people and let's see. No responses so far. But yeah. Anyways, so yeah, today's my birthday. I decided to take today off. Thank you. Thank you. I turned 25, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, they say your prefrontal cortex or whatever, your like frontal lobe should be developed by now. Just give me one sec. Um, but yeah, they say that your frontal lobe should be developed by this point. So yeah, I'm excited for that. I went and booked a massage early this morning because my work covers that, and then I was like, I'm gonna get my hair done, and then my friend invited me to an iftar at our university, so I'm going to go to that. And I wanted to try something new on stream because I was like, I still want to raise whatever funds, donations, subs, add watch time, whatever I can, and like donate, especially with what's going on in Palestine right now. So my goal is to just keep the stream going. Whoever pops in, pops in. Whoever wants to donate can. Whoever wants to sub can. And then I'll just add this into my total that I'm gonna double and donate, especially because it's the last 10 days. So I'm not too sure if I'm gonna get to stream anymore these last 10 nights. So I thought at the very least I could do this. And that would help. But yes, thank you for the birthday comments. I do need lotion, so I'll be right back. I need her to tell me if she got me anything or not, because I don't know if it's her. I literally thought I was like, I don't know, people usually don't get me stuff for my birthday, and I don't really ask either. It's not something like I'm used to asking, but um I feel like she's funny enough to do it. Um but yeah. I haven't fully thought this through. I mean, this is not the same as like my keyboard build, or as doing something and just chatting with the chat. I guess I could just walk through kind of what I do when it comes to getting like doing my makeup. I mean, for now I'm literally just using my stream camera, but as soon as I get to applying like actual eyeshadow and stuff, I think I'll probably end up using another mirror at that point. Let me message her on Discord. Mm, I don't even think she's gonna be on Discord. I don't really know, guys. This is like a it's like a mystery I gotta solve with due time. With due time. Anyway, so one of the things I like to use for my face when it comes to getting ready is focus up. Yeah. So it's this NARS foundation, and I use it in the color Syracuse. I don't like wearing a lot of foundation, to be honest. It just recently, especially, it's like when it gets warmer outside, I just hate it. So I just put like a little bit on and then just start putting it everywhere on my face. Do a little bit more just so I can get some more on the top side of my face. The other thing that I'm gonna need is a mirror. This is very last minute that I planned. I was like, I have to get dressed anyways. I want to stream. I'm not gonna have time. Why don't I just try to fit like all three things in one go? So I was like, here. I will. How do I want to do this? Okay, I guess that kind of works. Wait, I'm cooking. Hold on, I'm cooking. Okay, cool. Oh, I thought it was cooking, but I'm not. You know what? See, that's the thing with like new ideas is that you don't fully get time to test them through. There we go, that works. Um, but yeah, I feel like every single year for my birthday, what I typically like to do is like I'm not very into like presents and people sending me stuff. But I'm more into like I don't know, raising money for a donation for some sort of charity. Just because like flowers and bouquet and like don't get me wrong, like I feel like if people like that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, okay, first of all, thank you for the gifted subs. Again, I just want to preface to everybody in my chat that any of the money I make from any subs, any ads you watch, etc., everything is gonna be donated, and then I will match that and also donate. I haven't figured out what organization just yet. If there's another donation that will match my donations, then like that's like X4. So I'm gonna try to do that. But yeah, typically on my birthday, I like to go for donations and charity just so that it's like everlasting and ever living type of thing. Hey Aziz, thank you. Um, same thing with like I guess my same like my analogy for this is that like when you buy someone like flowers, for example, um, like they're pretty and they're nice, and there's nothing wrong with getting people flowers. But I would prefer getting a plant so you can actually plant it and like it can grow to be more, you know? It doesn't just wilt and die. Same thing with like I guess when it comes to my birthday and like charity, it's like it's gonna keep doing good. So hey. Hey Amina, how's it going? Thank you. Guys, I turned 25. It's really crazy. How do I double your donations? Wait, what do you mean you want to double my donations? Wait, pause, pause, pause. Oh, okay, so I get what you're saying. So I'm gonna go back into my Twitch little like area where it tells me my stats and my like money amount that I've made for this month. And it'll be an X amount. I'm gonna donate that, and I'm gonna donate like another of that from my pocket. So that's gonna be like times two. And then if I can find another organization, like I know some like Islamic Relief might match my donations. What is the ballpark? Oh, are you asking if you want to double, like, or like you want to match, or are you asking what I'm doing? Hey, Mimuna. Thank you. What is the ballpark of that amount? Here, let me actually check where we're sitting at. Let me go to my analytics. So I'm looking at the last several weeks, and if I convert this to Canadian dollars, okay, I'm sitting at around 86 Canadian dollars. I'm gonna just overestimate how much I'll make over the next 10 days as well. So say like I get super lucky and I have like people donate another 50 USD or whatever, or subs, add like all that stuff combined. I'll do like a total of like 110 USD, which is around 160 Canadian. So I'll donate like the 160 from the Twitch that I get, and then I'll donate from my own pocket 160. That should be 320 in total. And then if we can find an organization that doubles the 320, like they'll match my total donations. Say no more depending on what amount, I'll add the same amount. Guys, y'all are actually crazy. Okay. If that's what you want to do, like if you're comfortable with that, I'll reach out to you and then we can what's a good way to do this? Is it better to get like a campaign, like a launch good started for that, or is it better to just like so here's what I was thinking. If you wanted to donate to me and have me donate, you could donate using my like donations thing on my Twitch at the bottom. I don't know if it takes a cut or not, but the second option for me is that I can get some sort of Islamic relief campaign and just link it here so that we can, like, if you guys want to donate, just donate straight to that and let me know the amount, and then I will match that and then donate. Okay, here. I'll drop a thing. It's under my tips section for my so that's the link. I just want to triple check if does Streamlabs tips take a cut? Take a cut. Streamlabs does not take a cut from your tips. Okay, so if you guys just donate to my tips, everything I get from my tips, everything I get from my ads, everything I get from my subs, everything I get from the time watched or whatever, all of that I will donate, double that, and then I'll donate that. Okay, cool. Um, and yeah, I think when I do like the final total thing, we can either pick like a launch good campaign that someone has and donate it to there. We can pick something like on Islamic Relief and do it to there. Or I know like for example my 10 nights, like on the last 10 nights of like Ramadan, that'll take the donations and split it evenly throughout the last 10 nights and they also match. So say that I donate 320, they'll match my 320 and donate 640 or something. Um, that's why I'm trying to estimate how much like I'll end up making in this month and then donate ahead of time. And then any extra that I do make, I'll donate right after Ramadan ends. So that way like I cover my bases. But I'm fine with like overestimating and doing that. I mean, at the end of the day, it's good. It's goodness. And I think this actually helps in a couple ways because like the My 10 Nights is gonna give a code, and if you get two people to code like that code, they'll donate or they'll double your donations. So say okay, this is gonna get complicated, but just bear with me. So say I use My 10 Nights, right? And then I donate 320, right? And I give my link to like say Crumbs and like Moons, right? And then they both use my link. My 320 has now been doubled to 640. And then now if they send their links to two other people, whatever they donated will also be doubled. And I think that way, um, and I think it goes to Islamic Relief if I'm correct, and then they'll end up hopefully putting it to where it's needed the most. I mean, with everything happening in Palestine again, which is crazy, guys, that after a ceasefire, but I'm not surprised because Israel's not real. And in my honest opinion, I think America needs to step up and not actually fund a genocide. Anyway, that's a whole different story. Um, but I'm pretty sure Islamic Relief will take that into consideration. Hopefully, the money will go to Gaza as well. I'll double check. I'm gonna look into that right as soon as I'm. Wait, you guys. Okay, thank Amina. Thank you so much for the $10 tip. I again, everything's going to donation, so I know it's saying I got tipped, but it's I'm not actually keeping any of this. Um, Maybe I should post on my socials that I'm doing this. That might help. Um, yeah, let me do that. I'll take a quick photo, post this on. Bum bum bum. How do I want to do this? Yeah, there we go. Cool. Let's try once more. Okay. I typically get ready in front of a mirror, but I'm making do with what I can today. I'm also like, as I've gotten older, I've cared less about like how my makeup looks. I just like, it just needs to be good enough to go out. Otherwise, like, that's really not that deep. I don't think anyone really cares. Okay, cool. That looks good enough. So guys, that's my first step of my makeup routine done. We we do foundation and we do moisturizer. Okay, let me also link this. Birthday stream. Um, Plus uh birthday stream. Get ready with me. Donations for charity. Okay. Link my Twitch. Yes, we're gonna link my Twitch. Twitch. You guys know it's so hard doing this because you literally all, yeah, you can have the link in your IG bio too. Okay, I will do that as well. You got to be your own social media manager for this, man. I was like, okay, I'm this, I'm that. Okay, I'm live. Okay, let's what do we want to do here? Okay, all donations from this month will go to charity. All donations from this month will go to charity. I'm also doubling the total. I'm also matching. Is it matching or doubling? I'm matching. I'm also matching and donating that as well. If you'd like to participate, if you'd like to contribute, feel free to stop by my stream. Even watching. So yeah, because even watching me, technically, if you watch me with ads, that's still revenue. Wait, so whatever the final, yeah. So whatever the final is, I'm gonna double it. The only situation is that because we're now approaching on the last 10 nights, I'm having to guesstimate how much I'll make over the course of the next 10 days, but I'm not gonna be streaming as much anyways. So I'm gonna take what we have today and then maybe add another 50 USD to it in case, you know, it goes up more. And then I'll donate that. I remember working with HCI2 and would get content creators to create launch good campaigns to raise money for Gaza. Okay. Time to break your wait. Guys. As long as like you guys don't put me like in debt, like we're chilling. Like, I can donate. I'm not a big content creator, okay? And I just started working, so like nothing crazy, okay? Like nothing like if you bro, if you like if I get like 100K guys, I'm sorry, I cannot match that. I'm just gonna put that out there. Okay. Even watching my stream will help. Okay. Let me do this color for this color for this. Okay. All donations from this month will go to charity. I'm also matching the total and donating that as well. If you'd like to contribute, feel free to stop by my stream. Even watching my stream will help. Um, yeah. Coolio. Cool. Let me share this. I feel like the live thing is not as, maybe I'm crazy. Okay, it is popping out that I'm live. There we go. Okay. Okay, I also gotta get ready, so hold on. I'm gonna try to up my speed real quick. Cause I gotta be dressed and ready to go by like 6:30. So I got an hour and a half to do my makeup on camera, which I knew was gonna take me a little bit longer, but c'est la vie. We're here for a good cause. I just wanted to make sure that since it's my birthday, like I could probably incentivize people to donate. So if I can do some good by doing it today, even if it's packed, some good is better than none, right? Okay, me go. I'm leaving Western right now, but do let me know the amount for sure. I will let you know, and then we can go from there. Thank you so much, and yeah, inshallah, 25 is my prefrontal cortex is fully developed, and only good decisions from here on out, guys. Not that I make bad ones, but you know, I look back on my life and I'm like, damn, why did I do that? I was kind of stupid for that. I'm not gonna lie, but I think everyone does that. Okay, let's see. I feel like didn't have much really planned for this other than just sitting here and doing my makeup. I feel like maybe I should have a video playing in the back and I'm like doing my makeup at the same time. Like, you know how you have like Subway Surfers and then like people are watching that while like watching something else. May Allah grant you happiness, success. I mean, ADHD. Yeah, literally. I'm like, because I don't know. I feel like, and this just could be from like being in this generation growing up, that just watching someone do their makeup on a live stream is just not that entertaining. You know, the funniest part about this, y'all, like, I've never done my makeup on camera before, on stream, or even like without my bathroom mirror, so I have no idea what this is gonna turn out like. But that's the fun of it. This is gonna be my birthday makeup and it'll be memorable because I did it on stream and I don't know what I was expecting. Okay. Could I have someone in my chat if they have time let me know if they see my Instagram post or my Instagram story and if it's up and live and everything is like chilling with that? I should reshare onto my Reggie's POV. This is a James Charles palette from like forever ago. I used to enjoy putting on makeup because I thought it was artistic, but I'm at the age where I find it actually pretty annoying to put on, and I hate the feeling of something on my face. Perfect. You guys are blessed. I do appreciate everybody who like takes the time to help me out because it's like to help someone, it does like take something, you know, and it just means a lot. So thank you for that. Let me mention uh at Reggie's POV, and then we'll add that, and then I'll switch over to my other account and then reshare that onto that story. Add to story. Okay. Cool. But yeah, to me it was like really important that like when it comes to streaming that I can do some good with it. And I think a lot of people, and you'll find some red pill, like even Muslim men for the most part, honestly, they'll be like, this has no benefit, sister. You're doing tabarruj on camera. You're literally like um like real time publicizing your sins of wearing makeup. Don't even get me started. Okay, that's a whole different conversation topic debate that we could have. But people could be like that. I'm trying to prove that like it can be done towards good as long as your intentions are right. You have to think things through, which is what I do. Wait, somebody, hold on. Thank you, somebody. Thank you for the 20 Canadian. Um, I don't know who you are, um, but thank you. I appreciate it. You're a real one. Yeah, I'm a little nervous. I'm talking about the podcast bros, and they're gonna probably pop up in my chat. They're gonna be like, "Caught you, found you." Um, I think the most entertaining thing right now about me doing my makeup on camera is that since I don't have like my mirror and stuff, it's almost entertaining since like guys, I don't know where my eyeliner is gonna end up. I don't know where my eyebrows are gonna end up going. Um, but we work with it. So at this point, so hold on, I missed a couple steps. I gotta get into my beauty guru phase, YouTuber phase, okay? At this point, I've used the NARS concealer and I have used the NARS NARS, there we go. I've used the NARS foundation and I've used the NARS concealer as my base. I'm from my knowledge and my understanding, NARS is not on the boycott list. I'm pretty sure NARS. Um, just don't get it from Sephora. But they are not on the boycott list, so W NARS. I've always wanted to be a YouTuber beauty guru growing up. I just gave up on it when I got to this age, and I was like, gaming is much easier. I just think that like to put it on and take it off, man. You know how hard that is. Okay, guys, next we're gonna go on to my eyebrows. So I personally, I do not have eyebrows, okay? They're here, they're kind of here. I'll give you guys a little bit of a secret. So if you're a girly in Ramadan, or if you're a girly who doesn't like wearing a lot of makeup, or like specifically in Ramadan, and here's what I'll tell you, because you have to make wudu, and like if you're wearing foundation, a lot of makeup, it's hard to get wudu to like get through all that stuff. Um, sorry, I'm a huge makeup girly, but I'm tired of it, so I'm trying to focus on skincare. Exactly. But if you want some suggestions from me, hey Ziada, how's it going? If you want some suggestions from me, I bought a couple things that are like natural makeup stuff that like I thought were are gonna help and actually have helped. First one being, if you go to Amazon or any other, I think it's mainly on Amazon. This is available, but yeah, I got this off of Amazon, and it's a peel off lip tint. Okay, which means guys, you put this on in the morning. It's like Elmer's glue, and you like peel it off after, and then there's a stain that stays the entire day, and it literally just stains your lips. It's not like there's lipstick or anything on, so I'll put some on here. So it goes on pretty dark, okay? And then once it dries, you can peel it off like you do like Elmer's glue, and then it'll stay all day. And all I like to do on top of this is apply clear lip gloss or like lip balm. Boom, problem solved. Okay. Second thing, my eyebrows. I got non-existent eyebrows. Okay, the only reason they're even showing up here is because I use this same Elmer's glue type of concoction. Okay, it's the Maybelline tattoo. It's the Maybelline tattoo brow thingy, and you put this on. Again, it's very almost like gluey type of thing. You put this on, and then it stains your eyebrows for 3 days, and then you go and fill in your eyebrows. Wait, hold on. I need to check if you responded to my message. Wait, guys, you know how I said that like I came home? Like, so you got to hear the story straight from me. I came home. I went to get a massage earlier today, and then I went to get my hair done, and I just got home. I came upstairs to my room and I see these flowers, and I was like, "Oh, it's probably my sister." Like my sister or someone in my family wants to do something for me. So it's like probably my older sister since she's back. So I messaged my older sister. I'm like, "Hey, thanks for getting me flowers. By the way, I'm gonna be streaming, so don't come in my room." She's like, "I never got you those flowers." And she's like, there's also cake. And I was like, "Where's the cake? I didn't see any cake." She's like, "It's in the fridge." So I go all the way downstairs and I check the fridge, and then I check my entire house. I don't see any notes or anything from anybody. My sister tells me, she's like, "Someone rang the doorbell and left you flowers and cake." Guys, I genuinely was like, "Bro, who could this be? Like, do I have a stalker?" I'm just kidding. Like, I don't know who this could be. I hope it's one of my friends. So the first person I thought of messaging is Miss Cell over here, and it was her. Guys, she asked for my address like 10 days ago or something. I thought it's because she came and visited Canada a few weeks ago, so I thought maybe she wants to come back and like I don't know. Um, but yeah, it was you, right? No, 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 it was you. Guys, no, she's gonna gaslight me. Don't listen to her. Don't listen to her. Don't listen to her, guys. Wait, was it actually not you or no, it was you. Based off of your text messages, you had like the little wait, hold on. Did you send me cake? I'll get the flowers. I have them here. I just don't know who sent me this. Guys, I literally don't know. Like I got this. I don't know who sent me that. I have cake downstairs. You know the funniest thing? That's not you? Wait, so then who sent me? Hold on, hold on. You know what I gotta do right now? I have a camera on my I have a camera on my door. Let me see if anyone else whose face I recognize stop by. Um, okay. I'm looking for a ding dong. Wait, my mic is buzzing. Let me know if it's better. Okay. Nah, guys, I this delivery man it rang my doorbell and he got flowers and he got cake. Wait, girl, it can't be the dude dropped both things at the same time. No, I didn't get a single letter. I didn't get anything. Wait, is what you're telling me something that I haven't even gotten yet? Is it supposed to get like here later in the day? Because there's nothing else here. My sister literally said, and let me pull up the messages. I didn't get you the flowers. Mom and me were wondering who got them for you. They came to our door with cake. There's cake in the fridge. I don't know who sent it. There's no name. That's not you? Wait, then who? It's gotta be the twins, right? It's gotta be the twins then. But you guys know, okay, hold on. You guys know how weird it is for me to now go to all my friends being like, did you get me something? Did you get me something? Did you get me something? And like, I don't want anyone to like feel bad that they didn't get me anything because like it's okay. Like I don't need anything. But who? No, and I haven't. Wait. One of my coworkers. Wait, this is so chaotic. Hold on, no. One of my coworkers. Oh, it's my coworker. Hold on. Oh my god, this is the biggest plot twist ever. Oh my god. Okay, you guys have to let me message her. I just got home, Ala, and saw the flowers and cake. You are too sweet. This means so much. Guys, okay. No, I didn't do cake or flowers. Mine will be a box. Okay, so whoopsie. I ruined your surprise for you. Sorry, that's on me. Okay. I'm excited though. I'm excited. I'm excited, okay? Um Okay. Okay. My God. Okay. Okay, sorry. Where was I? Because I didn't even get like an email saying it came, and I was like, okay, delivery speed. I get okay. Yeah, I mean, I didn't think she was gonna. Okay, I remember having a conversation with her. Her name is Ala. She's one of my coworkers at where I work right now. And I had a conversation with her back in November. She wanted to know everyone's birthday, and I was like, "Oh, like I'll tell you my birthday closer to the day. Just like I don't want to tell you in advance because every single birthday I've had till this year has just gone awful somehow." So I'm like, I'm just not gonna tell anyone it's my birthday till like my birthday because I don't want anything to go wrong. And so she sent me something to make sure I have a good birthday. Guys, guys, I can't. I can't. Okay, so let me just get back on track with my y'all are too sweet by the way. So this is the NYX professional makeup. It's an eyebrow pencil. It's got a little spoolie on the back over here. If you want to take a look, yeah. Um Sisters, not twins, right? So I just go in and I fill whatever I can lightly. But yeah, like guys, aren't women just the cutest? Like honestly, I want to kiss all of them. That's what I'm trying to say. Either way though, I want to give Stella a shout out because she's taught me what it means to have self-worth. And I actually think I'm pretty happy in life because of that. You guys are so cute. Nuh-uh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You get like you'll meet people in this life and they're like not like everybody's like this, but you know, they just care with all their heart, and that's her. No matter how tough she is on the outside, she got a squishy heart. Exactly. W. Those friends are actually W. They're better than having a therapist on God. Um, so I did this eyebrow and now I'm gonna do the other. My eyebrows are like naturally not identical, so like we do what we can. I don't know what she's talking about, guys. Guys, she has amnesia. Just she doesn't know what she's talking about. Girlie drove me in New York traffic to the airport, which like was an hour and 10 minutes, and drove like stuck in traffic for an hour and 10 minutes back. That's a dedicated friend right there. Your eyebrows are sisters, not twins. Must have been the wind, girl. Stop. Mm, hmm. Okay. Those are my eyebrows. Yeah, this one's always a little bit more archy, and then this one's always a little bit more flat. Yeah, but girl, like you did it first, you know what I'm saying? And like my drive wasn't even as bad as yours. Like my drive was not like traffic filled. Plus, listen, we had like a romantic little like moment, like you know, like it just listen, it was just different. Like you blessed me by sitting in my car. That's all I can say. Wait, you should have a YouTube channel and you can also teach tech stuff or that you learned or just any video. Guys, I think I want to do that, but I'm not good at editing my stuff and I feel like I talk too much and I yap too much and I just do a lot of like filler stuff. So it's like people would lose interest by the time they get to that point. When she froze my toes off, what's it called? On the desired path, guys. The desired path. Sel taught me about the desired path when she came here. If you guys haven't read about it, you guys should. X5 when you yap. Exactly. I should do like Halloween and whatever makeup. I don't celebrate Halloween, but you know, like cosplay. Guys, actually, I had the idea. I was like, what if I get into cosplaying and like just do cosplay makeup? People like personality in the videos they watch, Regi. Um, you're talking to someone who doesn't have much. I'm a yapper. I don't know if I'm a personality person. I think actually streaming on Twitch has helped me gain a personality and having friends. Wait, Susan, no, welcome. Hey, hey. Okay, what are we thinking, guys? What are we thinking, chat? I think my eyebrows are pretty much turning my mic off. Let me push this back a little bit. Okay. I think I think that's good. Guys, I love Susan too. I love all the girlies in my chat. I don't discriminate. Of course, you need to have excellency in yapping to be out there, which you do. Guys, like I growing up, it was never like that. Which okay, hold on. Let me switch the topic real quick. So I was talking about natural makeup, right? I might have ADHD. I don't know. So we're gonna just jump topics. I was talking about doing stuff for like natural makeup so you don't have to wear makeup, and I was showing you the tattoo brow and this that I got. So one from Maybelline and one from Sasha Beauty. So when it's ready, it looks like that, and then you can just peel it off, and then boom and boom. It looks a little green on my hand, but I swear it's not. And then this will stay the entire day. Boom, boom. I'm home and the stream's still on. Yeah, yeah, cause I yap and I don't do much art. I just do a lot of yapping. Okay, guys. Next, what I do on my face. Okay, I'm gonna keep this tutorial moving forward. Next, what I do on my face is my eyes, because I know there's gonna be fallout. I already put concealer underneath, but it shouldn't be that bad. I typically like to go in with any brown color. We'll just use this palette. This is the Too Faced palette. It was a donation from my sister, from my older one. God knows when and how long she had it, but it was a donation. And I just literally just go in here. I don't think much about it. Just kind of go back and forth. Me when your camera's so crisp. Guys, so I use the Sony ZV-E10 Mark II with the Sigma 16 millimeter lens. You're fine with the Mark 1 and it's like half the price. I think if you wanted to buy the Mark 1 off of Marketplace, it'd be around $600-$700. You can still use any DSLR camera. Like I have a photography camera right there behind me. If you wanted to use that, the quality would still be good. I just think like when it comes to like a vlogging camera, you have different opportunities with that being like 4K 60 FPS. You know, the FPS changes like the but you only need 1080 if you're streaming on Twitch. You don't need 4K. Sigma. Yes. But I'm very much into cameras. And I think everyone should have at least one camera, even if it's a digital camera. You can find one at the thrift store as well. It's just one of those things where it's like, you know, memories. Why is it $1,500? I didn't know cameras. Okay, I'll give you a secret tip from me. Don't ever buy anything full price, especially if you have to pay taxes on it. Like if you buy that in Ontario, that's $1,500 plus like $200 tax. Buy it off a marketplace. Try to find auction sites, marketplace, secondhand Kijiji. And worst case, actually, no. Let me give you a better option. If you want to buy, if you want to spend $1,500, do not buy a vlogging camera. Buy an iPhone. Buy the iPhone, either 15 Pro Max or the 16 Pro Max. You can use iPhones as webcams and they are equally as good. I'm pretty sure Susanelle can speak more about that. Susan's like her camera quality is really great and she is using an iPhone from what I can tell. Wait, stop, girl, stop. Thank you for the 6 months at tier 1 too, girl, stop. But yeah, so you get me all flustered. You can use an iPhone camera, and that's equally as good. And there's a video out there, and I can make the comparison because I have the 15 Pro Max and I have the Sony ZV-E10. In many cases, my iPhone camera is much better than this camera. Like this camera does a lot of good, but in certain scenarios and lighting, it really doesn't. And it's almost harder to edit. So for that reason, I would say having an iPhone camera is better and it's more versatile. You can actually use it for other stuff other than just, you know, taking photos. Okay, I'm gonna lock in a little bit. You know what, chat? I'm also gonna do mm, where's my Spotify?
Professional, innovative, accessible.
Okay, that's an ad. It's because I do not have Spotify Premium anymore. No worries, no fears. I have the 15, but I don't think. Okay, so what I will say is, do you have the 15 Pro Max or do you just have the base 15? If you're gonna buy a camera, do not go for the base models at all. Go for the Pro Maxes. Those are where they spend most of their time and energy when it comes to the camera quality. And it'll do you so much better in the long term as well. So the 15 Pro Max is the same as the 16 base model that came out this year. And that just goes to show like how they kind of do things. So like the best camera, the best iPhone from the year before is the same as like the lowest standard for this new year. Salam, welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Trying to not turn off my mic every 3 seconds. Um, I'm trying to do my makeup because I'm supposed to go out with a friend for iftar in a little bit. But I wanted to stream a little bit so I could raise money for donations. Because listen, from a marketing girly, there's no better time to raise money for donations than on your birthday. That's the only time I can get sympathy from everybody, right? So I was like, of course I'm gonna make use of this, especially with everything going on in the world. I feel like now more than ever, it's very important for me to raise as many donations as I can, and hopefully it'll be given to the right people to help other people out. People trying to help people out, you know? You know? Okay, so at this point, I'm done my eyeshadow. I just really got like it's not even that clean. I just go back and forth. Um, I end up cleaning it up with concealer afterwards, anyways. So just something natural, something brown in my crease. I go with the darker brown on the outside of the corner, and then the inner corner I go in with the lighter just to blend it all in. Okay. That looks fine to me. Okay. I miss my iPhone X Pro Max. Yeah, I'll be honest. Like, if you're gonna get an iPhone, go for the Pro Maxes. I think their older iPhones used to be good as well. If you had the Pro Max of any iPhone, it would do you good in terms of like camera quality. To be honest though, part of the reason I look better right now on camera is because of the Sigma lens. It's not. I wouldn't even fully give credit to the Sony ZV-E10 E10 Mark II. If you went with the other one and went with this lens, I'm sure it'd be the same outcome. If you guys want to see my next stream, I can like flip out the cameras and switch them out and see what you guys think. But they're pretty on par, like both of them. Um, okay. Okay. Now that I got little powder in my eyes. I have a 14 plus. Is that good? I think the 14 and the 14 plus is okay. I feel like Apple scams people by having like a bigger version. So the 14 plus is literally just a bigger version of the 14. If you want specs wise a better phone, you have to go for the Pro or the Pro Maxes. Even up until the 15 Pro and the 15 Pro Max were two different phones. The size looks different, and like a lot of people get tricked into thinking, oh, it's just the screen size. No, like it took up until this year. The 16 Pro and the 16 Pro Max are the same phone, just different screen sizes. Every other generation that's come before, the Pro and the Pro Maxes, those even have spec diffs. Like the 15 Pro and the 15 Pro Max, the Pro has a 3x zoom and the Pro Max has a 5x zoom. That 5x zoom let me see Taylor Swift, even though I was like on the furthest like area of the bleachers. You get what I'm saying? It's like there's a big difference in terms of camera quality. So for that, I would say at least if you're going to buy a phone from before the 16, get the Pro Max version of whatever you get. So the 14 Pro Max, the 15 Pro Max, even the 13 Pro Max. That's what I used to have before my current one. But if you're going to buy anything after the 15, you can get the 16 Pro or the 16 Pro Max. I would say wait till this September and then get secondhand or whatever you need to off a marketplace or Best Buy or whatever, because they'll start discounting the prices. And then, but yeah, get the 16 only after the 17 drops. I do a lot of mental thinking about this, which is why I'm able to save money and I guess spend more on tech. Because if one person buys one iPhone for 1,500 full price, right, which is 1,700 total tax, they can only really afford that. I will find a way to buy that iPhone for 1,000 and have 700 left over, girl math, and then spend that towards something else. And that's kind of how I fund my tech addiction. All right. So the next thing I like to do is I like to have some sparkle. Okay, I'm a sparkle girly. This is my Huda Beauty palette. I really like this palette. As you can see, I've used quite a bit of colors, this one specifically, and it gives a nice little shine. So I'm gonna go in with that and put that on the base of my eyelids. I need to find a proper brush that can help me do this. So I'll just use this Real Techniques brush in number 307. And put it on my eyelids. Guys, she's so nerd coded. Yeah. I really am. I was talking to my hairstylist about this today, and she's just like, "You're probably good at stuff that I'm not." And she's like, "Name me something you do." And I was like, "Tech." She's like, "Yeah, I could not." And I was like, "Yeah, but like, I low key wish I could do hair. You guys know I don't even know how to braid my own hair. Like, I genuinely can't. I can't see the back on the back. Like, I can't see behind me. So it's like, how am I gonna ever braid? I get my sister to braid my hair. If I have a daughter, I guess I could learn to do hers, but I wouldn't be as proficient as someone who knows how to use a curling iron and a straightener and all that stuff. Like heat repellent or heat detectant or like heat spray, like I don't know what that is, man. Okay, so this is me putting on some shiny on my eyelids in the color Crave from the Huda Beauty Nude palette, I believe. And yeah, I just kind of go to town with this and I put it all over my lid until it's all sparkly and shiny, and I like it like that. Um, this does have fallout. One of my techniques, if you're gonna put something shimmery on, is like look down. Um, hijabis don't know how to do anything with hair. Yes and no. No. My younger sister goes to girly only parties, and she knows how to like be snatched. Okay. Whereas when I go to girly parties, I'm in my sweats and I have my hair up in a bun. That's as far as I'll do my makeup. That's as most as I can do. But then again, I just feel like if I'm gonna go to a girly party, I don't want to be dressed up, man. I want to be my PJs. I want to be in a t-shirt and some sweats, especially around the girlies. You know what I'm saying? I'll dress up and look nice if we're going out to eat somewhere. But then after, I need to like as soon as I get back, I want to switch into my PJs. Okay. But that's most of my eyelid covered. I'm trying to double check. Let me check in the sunlight as well. I think it would have been funner if I did like a challenge where I can't use a mirror and I only can use my camera to do my makeup and see how that turns out and then take a photo of it because I'm also doing things backwards. So the way you guys see me is the way someone would see me IRL, but typically when people stream, they show what they see in the mirror. Um, Fun fact, I could not what you guys are seeing is I could not show that like for years. I could not bear viewing myself the way you guys see me on Twitch right now. I would always have it inverted. Um, but I told myself that when I start streaming on Twitch, I'm gonna force myself to be comfortable because like I would look at this and I'd be like hideous and like I'd feel and then I wouldn't want to stream. But I told myself that I'd put this out here so I feel comfortable, and it's literally just a mental thing because like after months of doing this, like they both look fine to me. Hold on. Guys, did you know Reggie's scared of physical touch? She ain't even gonna cuddle. Yeah, guys, I listen. The closest I got was like I was snuggling up with Sel, but that's about it. Okay, but I'm not really big into physical touch. Like I only like my cat type of thing. I hate physical touch too. Yeah, it was very distressing. Ain't nobody getting a hug from me, Reggie too, and I used to love hugging people. Wait, thank you, Springna. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Also, yeah, man, that first game on Ascent yesterday was crazy good, and then I don't know, I fell off so hard. I think it was the birthday vibes for me, the first game, and then after that, I felt my age. I felt my age of 25. Second, third game. Okay, so what I like to do after I get like my base on is I like to take the brush I had before for the outer corners and inner corners and just blend it. So that like the color in the base on the base of my eyelids kind of like blends in well with the outside until people would tickle me and I would just stop hugging people. Yeah, that and like I hate how society just forces you to hug everybody. If you don't like them, respectfully, I don't think you should hug them. That's all I'm trying to say. Hot take, but I know like in like brown culture, it's like no, but they're your so and so, so you gotta so and so, and I'm like, but like I don't like them. I literally don't like them. Yeah, Sal's so real for that. Punch him, real, real. Okay, now for the hardest part. Um, okay, you know what? Let's go back to me talking about natural makeup and like wearing stuff that's gonna look a little bit more natural for any of the girlies who want to not wear a lot of makeup during Ramadan or in general. So let me give you guys a couple of my suggestions. This is a pH based or it changes color based on your pH of your skin. So for me, if I like ooh, spooky. It's gonna start getting darker and darker, okay? And then it's not oily at all. It's not sticky at all. It honestly kind of feels like lotion. I'll just put that over here and I do that. If you want to look like you're wearing more natural makeup and you still want to wear eyeliner, I would suggest wearing eyeliner, but wear brown eyeliner. Don't wear black. So in color theory, black flattens any image. So essentially, like if you want to give yourself a little bit more like a natural look and still have a little bit of dimension, get a brown because I'm going out and I wear a lot of makeup, I'm fine with having that flatter look because I feel like the other parts of my eyes are like compensating for that. I think I can zoom in here. Can I? Whoa. Okay, we're zooming in. Um, I'll zoom in for my eyeliner. Um, Now it's time for me to do my eyeliner. I actually do my eyeliner very quickly, but I have a technique. I rest my elbow on my sink, but I don't have that here, so this might not look as nice. I used to be semi good at doing hair, and I started bringing the hijab last year. I stopped since no one is gonna see my hair. Yeah, I would say natural, but everyone knows that's not true for me. My mentality is like if I'm doing makeup and I want to do a bit, why not just do this? Yeah, no, I feel that you have to literally stop yourself. So I feel myself. I have to. Oh my god! Thank you so much for the follow, Mr. Ahmed. Thank you so much for the follow. You might be from my like Instagram followers. I'm actually no, you might have gone to university with you. Correct me if I'm wrong, but um, I have the same issue. So I have two different sets of makeup I do. I have one in this bag. This is my natural makeup, and then I have one in my actual bag. Okay, and I will either go for one or the other. When I'm streaming, it's usually this bag. When I'm going out, it's usually the other one. Um, and yeah, so okay, so for eyebrows, natural makeup tips 101. Eyebrows, tattoo eyebrow from Maybelline. You put it on, you peel it off, boom, you have your eyebrows done for 3 days. Lips, you get the Sasha Beauty lip tint, peel off lip tint, you put that on, take it off, then you can just wear lip gloss throughout the entire day. For cheeks, you want to wear the Essence pH based cheek changing color changing lip tint lip cheek tint. What's wrong with me? You want to get the Essence Electric Glow Color Changing Lip and Cheek Oil, okay? And then for eyelashes, or for eyeliner, wear brown eyeliner, and for eyelashes, do not wear mascara. My biggest tip that I've learned that works. Stop bullying me. Beg, okay, my bag. The biggest tip I've learned for eyelashes, guys, is just curl them. And if you really want to wear something, put some Aquaphor on your fingertips or like on a spoolie and run it through your lashes. I'll show you what that looks like for me after I get my eyeliner on. Okay. I don't know how I'm gonna do this because I'm like doing it one-handed and I need to have my here. I think, and also like I'll need to zoom in here. I need to zoom in so you guys can see me like mess up real time. Whoa. How's it going? How you guys doing? Um, oh, this is actually nerve-wracking. I just kind of go in and I'll just connect it in. The most important thing for eyeliner is just getting a line down. And then I'll like shape it after that. And then I like to do the other side as well, so I just have a matching base for both. The hardest thing I struggle with is getting them both to kind of look the same. Okay. Now that to me is a good enough starting point to work off of. By the way, for eyeliner, I am using the NYX Epic Wear. This does not move anywhere. It does not move, budge at all. It's very hard to take off, actually. Wait. I love mascara, but I also hate it because I clean them after. I have something for that. For mascara, if you want to take it off, get this. If you go to Miniso, you can get this thing and you put it on and leave it on for 2 minutes and then wipe off your eyelashes. Boom. The hardest mascaras come off. How do you make your line so perfect? I used to use like a sink and rest my elbow on it and just make a line. I've gotten better at it. I've been doing my eyeliner for like ever since I've been 10 though. So no, because I was literally staring at her wings when I met her. So stop. Now you guys are gonna I can't do it straight anymore. Okay. Um it's about getting alignment and then like working from there. Okay. Mm, cool. Oopsie. I think that's fine. And then from here, you just have to take it and then connect it fully through on like on your lids. Um, and then yeah, and what I like to do after this is take concealer and just brush up the ends. And that's basically your eyeliner being done. I'll be honest, guys, this is not my top quality makeup today, but like it's good for stream. That's what I can say. Let me move this over. I also need to so many things I'm struggling with today. My goodness. Can't talk, can't speak. I'll wipe this down. There we go. Okay. Um, the hard part about my eyes is that my eyeball, like where it is, it becomes pointy on the line. So this line is gonna move as you can like as my eyes are moving. But it's give and take, close enough, whatever I can get. Okay. Okay. That that looks good to me. So if my university is hosting a iftar for like graduate students, and my friend who's in med school has invited me to come with her because I guess she's like a graduate student. Technically, I'm going with her, but when I tried to fill out the form, it was fully like closed, so I don't know if they're fully booked. But we said we're just gonna go attend, and if they say no to me on my birthday, then we're gonna be like puppy eyes, and if they still say no, we'll find somewhere else to eat. Okay, so from here, guys, we're gonna take this little brush over here that we have. Boom, put some concealer on it, and just wipe up the edges. Okay. Yeah. And then I like to go in with like my beauty blender and just blend out any of the extra concealer that's like there. And you can still see some, but just take my finger and wipe it. And boom, eyeliner. That yeah, it's the James Charles palette. The James Charles palette. Thank you. Thank you. I need to do the other eye. It's not fully done. Yeah, I barely got the other one in. Now it's about making them look symmetrical. Okay. Let me move my mic over for a second. Okay, we're gonna do the other one now. Okay. Cool. Um, Now the issue I'm running into is that I'm pretty sure this one is shorter than this one. So I'm gonna have to shorten the other one a little bit or elongate this one. I might just elongate this one. I mean, hey, it's good enough. I'll zoom you guys out. My hijab looks so comfy. Guys, that's why I wear crinkle. I just, crinkle is easy to throw on and just not think about life. Okay, hot take, not hot take. Suggestion, idea. We have some businessy people in the chat. We need to come up with a hijab cap that isn't an entire cap that like covers everything. It needs to be like a thick, like 2-inch headband that we like Velcro our hijab onto so that we can technically not have our hair show, have the hijab sit. You know what I'm saying? Like imagine us wearing like a headband and like I had like it taped down to like my hijab taped down to the headband or like a Velcro. So it would stay in place, right? And you would only see this, like you would only see like the outline of my face, but it wouldn't be pulling my hair back and it wouldn't be it would still be like airy. Does that make sense? I don't know if it exists, but that's been an idea of mine. I've actually tried a couple things. I used to wear like a 2-inch headband and then put double-sided sticky tape on it, or even like fabric glue to a hijab, and then put it on my like forehead. Oh my god! Thank you so much for the follow, Wee1212. If you have a name, let me know. I'll try to remember it. But if not, I'm gonna call you Wee. Wee. Thank you for the follow. Wee. Okay, so cool. That is most of what my makeup is looking like right now. Sorry, I'm just trying to get the yeah. Okay, so from here, next step is to curl my lashes. I did get a new eyelash curler, so we're gonna try this one out. But like I said, when it comes to mascara, I've stopped wearing mascara. I will literally put on Aquaphor on my eyelids or like on my eyelashes instead of actually wearing mascara because A, it just like is good for your like eyelashes, B, it like wipes off, and C, it's not a pain, you know? Okay, I haven't tried this one. I feel like my eyelashes do naturally just stay up after I curl them. I don't know if that's for all girls. I think for mine specifically, like I know for a fact that they do. Um, so I don't know. I'd recommend if you want to do like natural makeup, just try curling your eyelashes every day. It'll make you feel a little bit more feminine because you can actually see your eyelashes. Mine grow straight instead of up. So when I see them, even if I'm wearing no makeup, it's like I at least look like a woman, you know? Okay, let's try this. Watch me like rip out all my like eyelashes today. Well, that didn't do anything. There we go. Let's try that. Okay. Yeah. Let's try my other one. I did get this, but I'm a little disappointed in how it worked. I don't know where I got this from. It's kind of dirty. It's kind of messy. This is my sister's. I stole it from like years ago. Um, but I feel like this one does really well for me. So I'll put my eyelashes in and then I just Give it a couple good squeezes. And how do I show you? I'm struggling to show y'all, but it definitely is up. So yeah, it's not showing up on camera, but this one is growing out like straight down, and then this one is like curled up. And it'll stay for most of the day, you know? And if you really want to like hold it in place, I would recommend again Aquaphor, because at least if water hits it, it won't like go back just bending back down. Aquaphor will like hold it up. And worst case, clear mascara also exists. Like I feel like some days I would just curl my lashes, not put mascara on, and then just like leave the house. Okay, let me do my other one. There is something in my eye. Ugh, okay. Um, they can't see no on your birthday. Clean eyeliner. Next time we meet, I'm doing your makeup full air look. Wait, actually, hold on. I'd be so down. I'd be so down. I want to know what I would look like if I was like maybe like Egyptian. The only other like nationality I've gotten other than Pakistani is like um Egyptian, like Arab, but like Egyptian. I guess because there are more like darker skinned Egyptians, which kind of checks out. Okay. But yeah, so now my eyelashes are curled. But yeah, curling your eyelashes changes things so much. I think for today, since I'm going out, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. If I want to wear like mascara or not. Mm, this mascara is really great. It's a telescopic from L'Oreal, but this is impossible to take off. I just want to put that out there. So if you do buy it, like it does help your eyelash, like keeping your eyelashes up, but it's like impossible to take out. I will put it on just so I can kind of finish the look. So fun fact about me, I do my left mascara with my left hand and my right mascara with my right hand. I've seen people do it both with their right, and I'm like, that looks insanely hard. I've done this for like years now, so like I've kind of grown like accustomed to it. I was born left-handed actually. Um, my mom didn't like that because she knew that like Islamically like you drink and like eat and stuff with your right. So she got me to I don't know why I'm closing my other eye. I do things, okay? I do things that are weird. Don't judge. But Islamically, she thought I would struggle, so she at a young age was trying to get me to reprogram and use my right hand. But in some ways, I'm still left-handed. Like I don't like how that's together. Um, yeah. Sorry. Hold on. Mm, I just got one really long one over here. Yeah, but in basketball, for example, or sports, in some sports, I am left-handed. Like basketball, I shoot with my left hand. I cannot shoot with my right. Okay, so this basically completes the eye look. Okay, put my glasses on. Um, yeah, that's most of the eye look. I will say though, like for me, I'm like tripping out on my this eye just a little bit. Okay, it looks fine. We're gonna move over to the next part. Yeah, I'm lazy to get a spoolie. That's my issue. I'm trying to see if I have anything here, but I don't see anything on me. I'll probably fix it before I end up leaving the house. But at this point, I would do blush. And for blush, I just want to take any pink color. I'll actually take the lip and cheek oil that I was talking about. And I'll put some dabs on here. Put some on my nose. And then you guys can see it start to change based off of my skin pH. Right? Now look like Rudolph. And at this point, this is when you start blending it in. But this is great to wear. Like if you want to still wear a little bit of makeup when you're going to pray and like you don't want to look like you're haven't slept in ages and like your sleep isn't broken from like Ramadan, which by the way, sleep like 1 to 6 and then I wake up, I eat, I sleep, I pray, I sleep. And then I wake up at like 8:55 for work. So I don't get full 8 hours anymore. Um, okay. And then you just blend. Yeah, you spend a little bit just blending this. And this will also stay, I think, for majority of the day. And if you need to reapply, it's not bad at all. Again, I don't feel it at all. I literally do not feel this on my cheeks at all. Okay. I might have put too much on my nose, but it's fine. You know what I will do? I will down my blinds just so you guys can see my face. Um, yes, I am on my pajamas. No shame. Okay. So yeah, at this point, we are here with this. Let me zoom into my face again. Yeah. Welcome, welcome. Please, please do visit every corner of my face and let me know what you guys think. Okay, so I got something on my eye over here. Yeah, it's a little clumpy. I think I'll end up fixing this. It's a little clumpy over here too. Again, this is my issue with makeup. It's like the fact that you have to fix this and like you get stuff in your eye is crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna blend my nose, cheeks out a little bit more upwards. My nose, if it's too much, I'll just spread it all over my nose. Look like I have a cold or something. Kind of into that, you know. Um, but yeah, that's what it looks like. And now we move on to the lips. Now for today, for the lips, I will do this Sasha Beauty tint I was talking about. I'm trying to see if I want to go with a different color. I think I will go with this. I think I will go with the brighter pink. Okay, I'm gonna look awful for a hot minute, but gotta trust the process. It's literally glue, and you're painting your lips with it. Okay. And now we have to wait till it dries. Okay. I'm like ripping it off already. And now we wait. And now we just wait. I don't want to swallow anything, so we're just gonna sit here and yeah, wait. Or go out like this, yeah. I never thought I'd feel comfortable filming myself from this angle or this close, but we'll take it, guys. Whatever we need to do for charity. I will do anything for charity. I don't have anything to fan myself with, do I? Okay. And check if it's dry. This feels like when you're at the dentist and you like they're not sucking the water out of your mouth. And so you're having a hard time talking. Okay. Now, for the most part, it looks dry. I'm gonna start seeing if I can peel it. Okay, there you go. You see? Boom. That's the peely peel. That's the peely peel I just did. Off my lips. You're gonna want to throw that in the trash because it would stain anything it touches if it gets wet. As long as you apply like an even coat, it should come off in one go. I don't. because unfortunately I'm not skilled like that. Okay, there we go. I think a nude eyeliner for your waterline will look. I've never actually. I don't ever line my waterline because I don't know how. But I think you mean like there, right? Like underneath. Okay. So the next thing I do is I'll take some chapstick and I'll put it on top of the lip tint that I put. It's still there. It's still kind of like uneven, so I'll take like the end of my towel and I'll start wiping off the excess. Okay, great. Now I'm pretty sure all the bits and pieces that were there are gonna be gone. I think on camera maybe this looks a little bit too like saturated, but it doesn't look like that. Now there's two ways I can go from here. I can just put some chapstick on and like I'm good for the entire night. No need to reapply anything. I'm so set. Or, 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 I like to go in with this Too Faced lip injection lip gloss. It plumps your lips and it's lip gloss. So I'll just do that. And this is usually what I do for most of my streams. Like it looks like I'm wearing like a lot of lipstick or whatever, but there you go. And yeah. So I definitely think the eyebrows, the lips, so the eyebrow tint, the lip tint, the curling your eyelashes with and then putting Aquaphor, and then the cheek oil. That stuff, again, basically not even wearing any makeup, and then you feel a little bit better leaving the house. But I think at this point, this is basically all I do to get ready for my streams, like when I'm actually streaming. Since I'm going up today and it's my birthday, I did buy this new L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glotion. And I think it's a natural glow enhancer. So I wanted to test that out and see how that works and fits with my face. So I'm just going to put a little bit on my finger right there. And I'm going to just like dab it along here. And I'll put some on my nose and see what that does. Okay, and let me blend that and see. I'm going to see if I have a nude eyeliner. I don't think I do, only for the reason that I don't know, like, I don't typically put anything there. Okay, so this is for my nose. Okay, it's almost like a natural glow. It's almost like a dewy finish on its own. It's like lotion literally, and then just a little bit of shine to it. And yeah, that's the finished look for me. See, this is something that like I'd wanna put on YouTube or like make a TikTok of and post on TikTok, but I don't even know how to edit and trim this video where it's like comprehensible to anybody watching. Like, what are they getting out of watching me? I went on 4 different tangents and side stories where it's like, I don't know what someone might have gotten out of this. Maybe me talking about what I do and what I wear on my face. I could put that together and put that into a video, but I'll need the time to go back into the stream and like look at all that. I don't know if I have ADHD, but I probably do. I know my sister does, so it's got to be genetic. I know it's probably somewhere in my blood, at least a little bit. And if not, I'm pretty sure most people in this generation actually do, just because of the fact that like we grew up with social media. But yeah, I'm looking through. Oh, another thing, if you don't want to wear Aquaphor in your eyes and you want to wear something more natural, I would recommend this. This is a brown mascara. It's not waterproof, so it will come off, but if you're able to wipe it off properly for like wudu and stuff, like it's easy to reapply. So, and yeah, it helps to make things look a little bit more natural. But yeah, guys, this is the final look. I don't really know how to like, how am I supposed to show my face? It's like closer. Okay. This is the final look. This is how I get ready for my streams, and this is how I get one more time. This is the final look. This is how I get ready for my streams, and this is how I get ready to go out. And yeah, this is, I guess, my birthday makeup for this year. But yeah, thank you for joining me on this little ride. I usually end up putting my glasses on top afterwards to hide my makeup anyways, because like I'm like shy and I'm like, why? I don't want people looking at me. And yeah. This is definitely my better angle, but yeah, I think this is the makeup that I'm comfy with, and I feel like it makes me look good on camera. And I do think like wearing camera makeup is a little different than like wearing outdoor makeup, just because people might be up close to your face. Um, but yeah, thank you. I hope you guys like it. This is a final look. I'm really happy with the eyeliner. I think the eyeliner came out great. I think my eyebrow tint with the peel off eyebrow tint, like that's great too. With and then the fact that I used the pencil on top of that, I feel like it's really like my eyebrows look nice. I think my favorite part about this is the fact that I used the peel off lip tint and then the lip gloss on top, and now I will not have to retouch this for the rest of the night. I can eat whatever I want and I'll be fine by the time I get home. Um, I think at this point, if there's anything else that I'd go back and like cover up or do, I think it'd be any blemishes that I have, which I'm gonna see if I have any of my, don't know where I put my concealer. Let's go back and see if I can find. I'm getting messages on my phone, and I do need to check them. I will in a second. Yes, this is what I use. This is a spoolie I use for my it's also nose bothering me. Um, this is a spoolie I use for the Aquaphor. Like it literally has Aquaphor on it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you can use anything. It doesn't really have to be this. Did I like yeet my concealer? I did. So at this point, like on stream and stuff, if I feel like there's anything that like I need to touch up, the only thing I would do is like my chin. I feel like I break out a lot near my chin and my forehead. So I'm gonna try to see. Yeah, there we go. And then over here, and then maybe over there, and then over here. I guess this is what they call spot treating. What am I hearing? What? I hear noises on my phone in my room. Okay. And then I'll just blend this out again. You look beautiful. W, get ready with me. Thank you guys for staying and like watching. I didn't think anyone was gonna watch this. I was like I was really like nervous about this, but I was like, even if no one comes, I have content, right? And I can chop it up and try to edit, put it together, and see how it turns out. I did buy a new filming or editing software. If you're a student, it's called Filmora. I would use Premiere Pro, and I have it on my work laptop. I just don't want to be editing my like Twitch stuff on my work laptop because I need that work-life distance boundary there. I don't want to be on my, I don't feel a good vibes working on my work laptop or doing work on my work laptop after work's over, right? So I got Filmora, and it was only like a one time. I think I paid for one time, and if you're a student, you only have to pay like 30-40 bucks for like lifetime, and it's like 2 years insurance or a 2-year warranty that's like covered for. So I would recommend that if anyone else is into editing and wants to buy like a software for one time, because I hate the monthly payment thing. You know, when people are like, pay monthly for Final Cut, pay monthly for Premiere Pro, and it's like $30 a month. It's like I'm not into any of that. So, but yeah, I think if I have to do a quick overview of what I used, it was essentially the Ordinary, the caffeine, and the hyaluronic acid. Both of these. Do not buy these, but they're on the boycott list. But I had these from before, and I need to get rid of them. And then for foundation, I got the NARS Beauty Foundation, as well as the NARS Creamy Concealer. So I use both of those. And then for my eyes, I mainly use the Huda Beauty Nude Palette, which I love. For blush, I use the Essence PH Cheek Oil, which is great. For lip, I used the Sasha Beauty Peel Off Lip Stain. For my eyebrows, I use the NYX pencil, which I don't know where it is, so I can't pull it out. But in addition to that, I did the Maybelline Tattoo Brow Peel Off Eyebrow Tint, which definitely helps. And then for eyeliner, I use the NYX Epic Wear eyeliner. And then yeah, I have the eyebrow pencil here, the NYX Professional Eyebrow Pencil. And yeah, I think that sums it up. And I just topped everything off with the lip injection from Too Faced. Ooh, there we go. Lip injection from Too Faced, and boom. That is the entire look. And yeah. At this point, I'm gonna reach out to my friend and see what our plans are in the ETA, and then I'm gonna clean everything else up from here. I thought about if I had extra time I'd game, but I think I'm running a little short on time today. I wanted to stream a little bit um earlier so I could game a little bit. I might stream when I'm back if none of my friends are on and I am not tired, or if my family doesn't want to do anything. Also, thank you to everybody who shared my story. It does mean a lot to me. Um, yes, ma'am. Yeah, and it does mean a lot. And I'm looking forward to my next stream. I don't know if I'm gonna stream during these last 10 nights. I have to see. It might be earlier. It might be after Tarawih. I don't know. I'm gonna figure that out. But in case I don't, I will do the total of what I have today and add 50 USD to it as like a buffer space or a buffer just in case I do stream again and I get any like donations or subs or ad revenue. And then I'll count that as my total for tonight. And then I'm going to double that. And then I will donate to either my 10 nights or Islamic Relief. I'll look into that. And then anything, if I make, say, over, so right now we're sitting at around, 160, right, Canadian? If I end up making more than 160 Canadian over the next 10 days, like as my grand total, whatever extra I get, I will donate the first day of Eid, and then I will put that either towards Islamic Relief, maybe to Gaza or something. Um, yeah, and then I think that's how I'll do it. Because at least this way, with my 10 nights, it will split the donations that everyone's given to me and the donations I'm making on my own equally on the last 10 nights. And then I can use my referral link and give it to two other people, and they'll double my donations, which the total of 360 will be donated. 360 is going to be doubled to 720 at that point. And then, yeah, we're just quadrupling donations at this point, and like, I'm all for it, you know? And listen, if it's the last 10 nights and we're like X77, like we are taking that. That is a win in my books. Okay. So yeah, I guess with this, I will end my stream. I think Susan is streaming, so why don't we go rate her? Um, and yeah, thank you so much to everyone who stopped by. Thank you so much for everyone who supported, everyone who donated, everyone who subbed. It means a lot, and I'm glad that we're able to do some good, especially on my birthday. And I think to me, that is better than any gift I could have gotten. And you guys are real ones. I appreciate you guys. You guys are definitely real ones. Okay, I guess we're rating now. Susan, no, Val. And with that, I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Let's go. Okay, we gotta wait 6 more seconds and then we can go. But yeah, that's the final make a look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.